Hello everyone, it's time for a Naruto review. This time it's the Itachi Pursuit arc, and as always, I would be grouping chapters that I think go together, and then give thoughts afterwards. Really, I feel like at this point I really don't have to go much of a preamble for these Naruto reviews at this point, but still, if I guess you starting with Itachi's Pursuit, a bit of an explanation of how things are done per se, I guess, wouldn't be bad. Especially for how decently short this arc is. I feel like there's a lot of small grouping of chapters, but anyways, besides the point. We're starting off with chapters 333 and through 336. Orochimaru doesn't think Sasuke is merciless enough because he's not killing people at all. But it really doesn't matter because Orochimaru is like, soon his body would be mine, because it's almost been about 3 years. And we cut quickly to see that the Zen Shuriken puts a big strain on Naruto's arm. And then we go back to Orochimaru whose body is at its breaking point. And then Sasuke attacks Orochimaru as he uses his Curse Mark and Sharingan. Sasuke isn't a fan of how Orochimaru gains power with body swapping medicine and turning with people. Experiments, all that fun, wonderful stuff. Orochimaru turns into a giant snake. Well, you gotta pick up a thing or two from Jafar, one of the great Disney villains. Sasuke uses his grade 2 Curse Mark form. Orochimaru has a flashback of him and before talk about how lucky white snakes are. Orochimaru is dead. But not really. His body releases numbing gas and Orochimaru goes back together. Orochimaru tries to take over Sasuke's body, and we get a flashback of Itachi using the Sharingan on Orochimaru. And that's kind of the reason why he wants the Sharingan, because it's he saw how powerful it was. Kabuto comes into the scene, but he couldn't tell if Orochimaru had taken over Sasuke's body or not. So Sasuke shows Kabuto that he absorbed Orochimaru. Then we quickly get a flashback of Tsunade explaining that the Zen Shuriken damages people on the cellular level. And also damages Naruto, but not as much. After lots of uses, it would be back. Kakashi couldn't tell Naruto this because Naruto was so excited about the new jutsu that Kakashi couldn't get a word. And then back to the present, back to Sasuke. We see that Sasuke frees Shigetsu, who's made out of iron and out of a tank. I like these chapters. This starts off strong with Sasuke killing Orochimaru, but that's one hell of a start to an arc, considering how much of a presence Orochimaru has had throughout the series, ever since the second arc, the Chunin exams, all the way to now, really. That is again one hell of a start. And that definitely grabs the reader's attention. And we are introduced with the new character of Shigetsu, which we get more of a personality feel for the next grouping of chapters. But he has a cool past of being made out of water, but it's always a fun time. And then the fact that the Zen Shuriken is a double-edged sword, it does come into play later, but not now. So, but it's a pen for at least 3 more. Oh, well, it is definitely 3 more arcs, maybe 2 more arcs. I can't remember exactly where things fall, but yes. Moving on to chapters 337 and 338. Sasuke is being a team and wants 2 more people, Jugo and Koen. Shingetsu wants to make sure that Sasuke taking down Orochimaru wasn't just luck, so he attacks him and Sasuke doesn't flinch. He's okay, this guy's the real deal. Shingetsu's predecessor was Zabuza. Nice little, connection to the first arc though. Quickly cut to Konohara showing off his sexy jutsu male and female version. There's a Ponditas to point this review notes. Then we go back to Shingetsu, who wants to pick up Zabuza's blade, but Executioner, which is a nice name for a blade, which is one of the souls of the 7 swordsmen of the Mist. Orochimaru being killed, that news spread fast, way, like, impossibly fast, but it is very fast. Sasuke asks Koen to join him. Shigeshu frees the prisoners that Koen is looking after, like, telling them to spread the word of Sasuke, basically. Koen agrees to join Sasuke because she has a crush on him, and she isn't upfront about anything. Like, she won't admit, it's like, I just want to go with Sasuke. She's being a bit of a tsundere about it. But, these chapters are fine. Really, again, this is more of an introduction to Shigeshu and Koen. Shigeshu I like, again, the whole man of water thing, and the fact that he has Zabuza's boy is also very cool. And Koen, I'm never the biggest fan of Koen. Why? Because she's another person with a crush on Sasuke. It's like, we have so many of those. Everyone. Not everyone, but like, Sakura and, that's enough. Like, I don't need a third one. And that takes up, like, a lot of her interactions with her feelings towards Sasuke. And it's just, again, not the biggest fan. But, like, Quinn has a cool power. She can sense chakra. It's not like in Dragon Ball where, like, you can, like, learn how to do that. And it's like, no. It's a unique power set. Which I do like. But that's cool. But that's, that is cool. Because, again, it's a unique power. So, I do appreciate that. So, moving on to chapters 339 to 352. We see Jugo as he debates what gender his next victim would be. Jugo went to Orochimaru to be fixed because he wants to control his urge to kill. Probably a good idea to get that under control. Jugo can normally control this, but when he doesn't, he becomes a demon. That just reminds me of Broly's, like, line from the first Broly movie. Like, him calling himself a devil. 俺が化け物? 違う。俺は悪魔だ。God, I hate Broly. But besides the point, I mean, I'll also say that because worldwide of Dokkan is happening, and God forbid Dokkan lets me get one of the LRs, but hey, besides the point, that's not what this is about. But Cosmo came from Jugo. That is Jugo's unique power set, and Orochimaru was just implanting it in all the people. People in the prison that Jugo was in went crazy when the whole news that Orochimaru was dead. Sasuke beat a Cosmo user with greatest ease. And then we cut to Tsunade summoning Naruto and Sakura. Tsunade told him that Sasuke killed Orochimaru. And then we cut back to Sasuke team fighting an army of Cosmog users. Gwen sent... we mentioned that she can sense his chakra, but this is like the first time we really see it. Gwen sent Shigeshu off on his own because she doesn't like him. So she's like, Jugo's that way. And then she's like, oh no, Sasuke, Jugo's way this way. Gwen and Sasuke found Jugo, and he attacks. Sasuke tries to tell Jugo that he's here to talk, but that isn't working. Shigeshu meets back up with the team. In parts of Jugo, Sasuke uses sneaks to stop them from fighting. Jugo's killer instinct personality went away. Kimura, from the Sasuke recovery arc, was the only one able to stop Jugo's urges to kill. Jugo agrees to go because Kiyomaru said to him that Sasuke was his reincarnation. Sasuke says that his team was formed to kill Itachi. Shigeshu wants Kazumi's blades samurai heart. The team is named Hibai. And then we cut to Naruto wanting to form a team to go after Itachi so he can find Sasuke. I like these chapters. I like that, they explain where the Cosmog came from. They don't need to. I mean, I guess it really does make sense. It fits that the Cosmog came from someone because of Orochimaru and his experiments. But even if it was just like, oh, Orochimaru just made up for Cosmog on a random Tuesday, that works too. So that's not very necessarily need an explanation, but it's cool that it was actually someone's power set too. So but that's a fine detail. And I like that Jugo is basically the Hawk in terms of you don't want him to be angry, kind of a thing. But yeah, I really do like both chapters and the introduction to Jugo's character. So moving on to chapters 353 to chapter 356. Itachi and Kasami beat the Four Tails Jujunki, but saving Naruto for Kosuke saving Naruto for last, because without all the other Jujunkis and tail beats in the statue, it would crash because Naruto's tail beats is so powerful that it would cause a lack of balance. But Kosuke, talking about what happened last arc and the beginning of this arc with the death of Hidai, because Hidai really didn't die, but Kazuki, I know I butchered his name during the review too, but that's probably the best that it's gonna get. And the killing of Orochimaru, but those were the things that have been discussed. And then we cut to Kakashi, who checks 2 teams to go on the mission to capture Itachi alive by going to an old Itachi base run by cat ninjas, or ninja cat, to get supplies. Deo and Tobi are going after Naruto or Sasuke because Deo wants to kill Orochimaru, and of course Naruto's a Jujutsu. Deo's whoever I came across first would probably be the one I attack. Team 8 is the other team joining up with Team 7. The Leaf Ninja are splitting up and using Kakashi's dogs as tracking and for communication. Naruto is going to be with Hinata and Yamato. One of Sakura's dogs smell Sasuke, and the dog smells Sasuke off of Kuren, who just passes by Sakura, but the dog didn't know where it was coming from. You would think he'd be oh, the smell is really, 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 really close, but hey, whatever. Besides the point, is to build up suspense. Naruto, Yamato, and Hinata bump into Kabuto. Tobi and Deo find Sasuke, and Deo starts his attack. Kabuto gives Naruto his information on Akatsuki because he now gets Naruto about not knowing who he is, because Kabuto was moved around as a spy as a kid until he landed on Orochimaru. He goes oh, this must be how you feel about not knowing whether you have a 9-tailed fox demon or not. Kabuto absorbs some of Orochimaru to become the new him. Nice little skin ointment, snake if you will, to fix you right up. I like these chapters. I like that it gives Team 8 a time to shine, because I feel like Kiba, Hinata, and Shino really don't have much. Well, Kiba has a bit, due to being part of a team to try and recover Sasuke. But Hinata and Chino, not really, since the Chunin exams. So, I mean, it's nice to them for being evolved. I mean, if they don't do much, but still, it's the thought that counts. And Kabuto kind of going up a bit of a deep end by absorbing Orochimaru a bit. It's a cool design. But yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see. And yeah, Ninja Cats, that's also a very fun introductory. So moving on to chapters 357 through 363. Naruto's team tries to capture Kabuto, but he got away. Dewa tries to use his bombs on Sasuke, but Sasuke was able to dodge and get behind Dewa. Dewa makes a C2 dragon. I mean, it's fucking cool. That's what it is. Dewa is in the air firing guide missiles at Sasuke. Sasuke goes into his second from coast mark as Tobi sets landmines. Sasuke lost one of his wings. His hand wings. It's such a weird thing, but it's a cool design. Anyways, Sasuke puts his sword it on the ground and uses it as a step to be able to lightning blade to stab the dragon. Sasuke cuts off a wing of the dragon, so it and Dewa crash into the ground. Sasuke uses his snakes to web shoot into some trees. Dewa is still alive, because that would be a very anticlimactic fight in them. Dewa remember his first time meeting Itachi when he looks into Sasuke's eyes and Itachi just completely and utterly destroyed him thanks to the Sharingan. As Sasuke was trying to recruit Dewa. Dewa is now using C4. Dewa makes a giant clay bomb of himself but destroys all living things in his path by having small bombs go into living organisms. Sasuke is dead, but not really, because Ishidori's Detour. Sasuke Genjutsu to make it look like he died, and saw the chakra from the bomb thanks to the Sharingan. Which is cool because like I cannot see them, they're too small, but I can see the chakra that we get involved. But that's a neat detail that I do appreciate. Dewa was a clay clone, and the real one pops up to say hi. Dewa has been trained his life out to negate the Sharingan. Sasuke is stuck in a sea foam bomb. Sasuke escapes with a lightning blade. Sasuke dies again, but not really, since the bombs are of nature, and lightning side beats it and disarms the bombs. Which is good that they bring back the nature type shot. I do also really appreciate that it wasn't like a one-time thing. Sasuke tries to get Itachi's location from Dewa. Dewa got Sasuke to use more of his chakra by disarming more bombs. Dewa is gonna blow himself up to kill Sasuke. Sasuke and hindsight Manga use teleportation to survive. Manga dies. And Toby is presumably dead. But everyone thinks Sasuke has died, but of course he's still alive. We meet the real Leo Vakoski, the boss the Pain speaks to. And then we get to that in a second because it just shows a Charlie figure basically. But I like this fight. Really the only thing I would say is a problem, especially since it's so shown, is like the Demon King Piccolo issue. What I mean is like every episode of the Demon King Piccolo fight, Goku has like a fake death, like a fake out death, where it's like, haha, I killed Goku, and then Goku is like, I'm alive, boom. So I could really have done without so many of that. Like I get suspense, try and keep Rui on toe, but it gets a bit too much when it's in such quick like succession like that. Cause Sasuke what died 3 times. And he's like, no, I'm fine. So, again, something I can really do without. But seeing Dewa's bombs again and him being, like, so creative with it, very fun. Especially him blowing himself up, because considering he thinks explosions are odd, he thinks he became odd. What? So that's, like, the ultimate end for him, really, to become odd like that, so... I mean, I guess good for him. He didn't achieve his goal of King Sasuke, but, you know, I guess that's half of a point for a win. I don't know what that technically would be. But yes. Overall, a good fight. Again, could do without fake outs for sure. And the last group of chapters, chapters 364 through 367. Itachi knows that Sasuke isn't dead. He just knows. But Sharingan is helpful in calming down Jugo. Belief Ninja found where Sasuke vs. Dewa happened. Ikiba got Sasuke sent. The true Leo Vakoski is Toby, who really is Mara Shiha, which that name has been mentioned a few times as a great ninja. So, this guy is one bad guy. Kuren senses the Leaf Ninja, so Hibai leaves to find Vakoski bases. Sasuke can heal faster now thanks to absorbing Orochimaru. Hibai put Sasuke's scent on board so they can be tracked. Naruto is using shadow clones to try and track down Sasuke. Naruto runs into Itachi. Itachi says he's just there to talk. You don't need to be up in arms. Naruto says he is more of a brother to Sasuke than Itachi was. And then we cut to Jiraiya, who's talks to Tsunade and says, hey, I found Vakoski's Leo's base, which is in the Hen Rain village. And Vakoski controls one side of the civil war going on, though. Jiraiya is going in alone to see if the info is real or not. Jiraiya says that he would die to aid the next generation. And then we come back to Itachi, who leaves Naruto so he can say hi to Sasuke. Sasuke kicks Itachi's butt. And then we cut back to Tsunade and Jiraiya, who share a nice moment as she tells him to come back alive. Jiraiya and Tsunade also talk about Naruto's parents, which was very nice to see. Then be like, oh, like, Naruto has this personality of his mom, but he looks like his dad. And Jiraiya also warns Tsunade about the Foundation, which we haven't really talked about Foundation since Sai's arc of the bridge arc, the second arc of part 2. It's been a hot minute. And then we cut back to Itachi. That Itachi was a clone, and tells Sasuke to meet him at a Uchiha hideout. And then this arc ends with Juara entering the Hen Rain, which Pain senses. I like these chapters because it's very much set up for the next two arcs, where we're gonna cover them. A nice little end to this arc, but overall, like, I do like the Itachi Pursuit arc, but it's nothing too grand in it. Like, again, Sasuke vs. Day was a very fun fight. It had, again, too many fake outs for my liking. And then the whole Heat team, I like the concept of it. Again, I really don't like Kuren so much, but like Jugo and Shigetsu are fun characters. Like, Kuren, again, has a cool power set. It's just, do we really need another person fighting over Sasuke? Probably not. Yeah, so like overall, I would give this Itachi Pursuit arc a 7 out of 10. So I'd like to thank y'all for coming out watching the review. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. And if you want to see more for us reviews, hit that subscribe button. Currently, as I'm recording this, I'm working very purposely on a Digimon Ghost game review. It's a big one. So who knows when I'm going to be able to push that out, but I'm working as hard as I can to get that out. I hope to see y'all in next review. Bye.